Hi Leo, doing a little Palo Santo here before we start. It's time for the new moon reading for February 2021. I'm going to be using Colette Baron Reid's Good Tarot. The moon is in Aquarius, I believe. And Aquarius is our opposite sign, right? It's just opposite of Leo on that wheel. And it's all about independent thinking, well, independence in general, independent thinking and creativity. So kind of complementary, should be, I'm hoping this is a good, it's been interesting. Everyone's been going through some sort of transformative, all the ones I've done so far. People are, well, we do. It's human nature. We transform. It's what we do. But there seems to be quite a lot of that happening, but it's most signs that I've been reading for so far have not been going through it in a dramatic way. It's been sort of a calm, matter of fact, changing, sort of like an evolution that is feeling pretty natural. So that's kind of interesting. I'm going to see, though, what happens for the Leos. Looks like a change in perspective to start with. We got the Hanged Man. This deck does not acknowledge differences in meanings if they should come out in reverse. So it is what it is. There's enough cards. You don't need to read reversed meanings. Spirit, what else do we have for Leo, my Leo friends? That was too many. This one came out first and then this one came out. Whoops. Just another one or two would be great. Spirit, what else do we have for Leo for this new moon? Okay, interesting. Five of Earth at the bottom of the deck. Sorry, I just had to have a sip of my tea. Scoot this down here so I have a little more room. And before I get too involved in this, I'm going to ask Crystal Spirit Oracles for overall theme. What is the overall theme for the Leo reading in the new moon? What is overall theme for new moon in Aquarius for my Leo friends? Everything was already pre-shuffled. I just like to shuffle again so that you know nothing is, I'm not doing anything. It's actually just up to chance. Spirit, what is the overall theme of the new moon reading for Leo for February 2021? There we go. That's a tongue twister. Dumortierite. I cannot say that correctly. I apologize for butchering that. Okay, I'll show you a little bit closer. Okay. And then we're going to start, I'll show you all these cards too. You have this one is probably one of the more powerful readings I've seen. You have no small numbers. This Five of Earth is like the only numerical card that you have. Everything else is Court or Major Arcana. So let's start with this one, just to kind of see what the baseline is for this, or what is the what's going to wrap the story up. This is about alternative forms of abundance. The illusion of lack, overlooked treasures. And because you don't have a lot of earth, you have just the King of Earth here. I don't think that this is about financial or material, even though it is the material card. I get the sense that it's about other types of prosperity that you're feeling the lack of. I'll read you what it says. It's all is not as it seems. So this is a time to look again. A change in perception can bring into focus the results I thought. Okay, this is why we got the Hanged Man, right? Because you need to change how you're looking at something. This stuff, you can't make it up. I'm called to move away from poverty consciousness and open my eyes to treasures before me that are suddenly illuminated or illumined. The illusion of wealth gives way to true abundance. There is no need for fear that the rug will be pulled out from under me. What we draw attention to grows, so I can count my blessings and realize that I have far more than I thought. I've come this far in my quest for building up what I need, and even more opportunities for experiencing abundance await. Interesting. And then underneath that we have the Love card, which is kind of why I think that, and then we have that big lion, right, with that. This is why I think it's not necessarily all about money. And then underneath that we have Page of Air and the Hierophant. So a shift in how we're looking at things seems to be in order for us, Leo. I say us because I'm also a Leo. Yeah, because we've got the King of Earth coming in, and he's like enormously capable, enterprising, he's philanthropic, conscious manifesting, he's a master of manifesting. He can, opportunity can be found anywhere and everywhere, because he's competent, he's committed. He's ready for abundance, and he seeks it out. I mean, it shows up for him because he's expecting it. He gets everything he wants because he's focused on it as though it's already his. And there is a saying, what is yours will come to you. So we need to learn how to expect it so that it shows up for us. So that's what he's all about. And then we have the Queen of Air as the next card out. And she's about, see, I think this is about money and your heart. Because this one's about healthy boundaries. And she's about clarity too, clarity of purpose, healthy boundaries. She has strong self-esteem. Letting go of false truths. So she is all about clarity. All about clarity. So clarity of purpose. Her intentions are in alignment with her understanding. She's super well organized. She's a clear communication. She's a smart, healthy boundaries person, knows what she's doing, goes after it. And this Page of Water, there's an innocence about this page. And it's about and the page is it's in a regular deck. I don't even know what it would be because I guess it's page. It's about innocence, and the water is the emotional body. So this is about being open-heartedness, childlike innocence and curiosity, beginning of intimacy and relationships, playfulness, cheerful optimism. So this one is opening their heart fully. This is interesting because I think that if this is about how you currently see lack, and okay, it's COVID, people still have the pandemic, and maybe many of us are locked away and not seeing, we're socially distancing as well as physically distancing. Physical thing needs to happen so we don't spread the disease. Great, fine, get that. But the social thing, I think everyone's tired of Zooming and talking, and it's not satisfying. It's not satisfying to have a conversation with someone, knowing that you're 5 minutes away and you could go out for coffee or something, but you can't because you're shut down. So you're talking or texting, and it's not satisfying. So I'm getting that that's where this lack of you are seeing a lack of abundance. I don't think it's in the physical realm. I think it is, you're missing your friends. I feel like we're missing our friends. A hanged man is like, you have to look at things differently. Surrender. This is just how it is right now. And you'll get through it. Everyone will. Well, most of us will. And your friends are still going to be there, and they're going to just imagine how happy everyone's going to be to finally go out when we get to. Yeah, so I think this looks really pretty well balanced. It's just your view of things is the thing that needs to shift. And let's look at what this Demortierite says. Demortierite. I have no idea how that's pronounced. I'll show that to you in a second. It's about organization, orderliness, clutter clearing, and list making. So not all plans will come to fruition, but in the planning, we learn so much. Have you worked out your plans, making lists, and organizing your thoughts? This crystal's message to you is to take ideas in your mind and commit them to paper in an orderly fashion. Well, maybe it is about manifesting stuff, but still shifting your attitude about things, and maybe it is about making a list. I don't know. So you're supported right now in structuring plans that will help you achieve the fulfillment and healing you seek. Your mental discipline is enhanced now, so pull out your journal and write your to-do items. Draw arrows and pictures to help you prioritize and acknowledge what is most important to you and what needs to be on the low priority end of your list, or drop your list altogether. This Demortierite spirit wants you to know that you will feel stronger and more confident once you start working out your ideas on paper, and right now your power to pull it all together in a way that works for you is at its peak. Commit to organizing your ideas today, for the conscious universe wants you to know that you are better at planning stuff than you might think. We're going to ask for a little clarification from the Shadowscapes deck. See if the shadow can reveal a little bit of what's going on here for Leo. All right, nothing else wants to come out. We'll see what we have here. So we have the Page of Wands. Wands is it's like the fire, right? Fire, it is the passion of things. Page is usually an innocence. And then we have the King of Swords, which is the same as air. So you've got the King and the Queen of Air. And this Page of Wands. Yes, I'm looking up stuff because this deck usually has a long story behind things, which I'm going to, whoops, ignore. I'm going to hold up the card for you and see if I can get to the point where it's just the gist of this. Yeah, she's creative and passionate, witty, charismatic, and outspoken with her philosophy. She knows her mind, and she is direct and forthright when she has an opinion. She might be a teacher, eager to pass on that kernel of knowledge that she possesses. She is the fiery spark of initiative, inventive, and she dares you to delve within and seek out the opportunities that might be frightening but have so much potential. Sometimes the actions that push you to the limits of comfort are the most rewarding. Well, that's what she's here for. So that's where so he knows how to do stuff. She's saying, go ahead and try to do it with passion. Find your passion. So again, it could be Hanged Man. She could go with any of these because she's asking you to get out of your comfort zone. And all of this is supporting you in your comfort. The Master Manifester, the woman who knows her mind, who has clarity and clarity of intention and healthy boundaries. And then that's all followed by this Page of Water. And the page is this, I think that this also goes with this. Page, they're two pages, yeah, they're innocent, both of them. So this page is about being emotionally innocent. This one is saying, take a chance. Just take a chance. Open your heart and take a chance to do things a little differently than you have, which is this, what this is asking you to do. Surrender. If you keep doing things the same way you always have, then you're going to get the same results over and over again. Change doesn't happen that way. This King of Swords, let's see, I'm going to get a good angle on him. He's a leader, carries through with his actions following the path of truth that the blade lights for him. So he's wise. He's a warrior king. He's a pillar of strength and morality. So this is about not compromising yourself, and that's where she is super clear, right? And she has integrity and the healthy boundaries. This is just affirming that. Yeah, so you've got these two pages. This guy's like, think differently. You're not lacking. You don't have lack. So if you start to look around a little differently, realizing that, maybe everyone's feeling that way. So you're not lacking, and maybe you're the one that needs to reach out. So maybe that's doing things differently. No, they're not going to hang up on you. If things are not satisfying right now in any part of your life, get quiet, get clear, figure out what it is. She will help you get clear on it, and then do things a bit differently so that you can understand, you can feel differently, you can see that you have the abundance. Maybe it's just doing gratitudes, maybe something like that. I feel like really everything is okay with you. You're seeing things not in a clear way, because of this, which is what this is all at. She's about clarity. This is about the way you see things. These two are about how you approach something. This one's about truth. This one's about clarity. Yeah, so we have it all over the place. I'm going to ask for an animal, a little animal guide here. What does this is the Spirit of the Animal Oracle. See if there's a little animal wisdom that can help you out with this. Yep, I always go through the whole deck, even when one jumps out. So you have the wolf that came out here. Pathfinder. Oh, okay, so that kind of fits. This is about release your past and start a new journey. So that's these guys, the newness with innocence, right? Start this new journey. You're a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. See, and I do think that this was about love and friendship. It endures. So you have plenty of love in your life. Everybody's shut down. Nobody's terribly demonstrative. And we can't hug either. So that's hard for those of us that are huggers. Not only do you have to wear a mask, but you can't touch anyone. I'm going to go for one more for you because I just feel like we should have something here. It feels like you've got the blues a little bit, even though there's no true solid reason to feel like you have the blues. It's just a shift in your perspective is going to make all the difference in the world. All right, Spirit, what does the Mystery Shaman Oracle have for my Leo friends? The Serpent. Ooh, gorgeous card. I'll hold that up for you. See the big sunshine? I think it's the sun. Could be the moon. See the similar colors. Completely different decks, right? Different. I think they are probably. Are they the same artist? I don't know for sure. They are not the same artist. I took a quick sneak peek. Okay, so the essence of this card, the meaning of this is the serpent is the life force of Mother Earth. The coiled serpent of Kundalini brings passion, healing, and renewal. She offers us the fruit of the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden and reminds us to shed the past the way she sheds her tired old skin. Serpent comes to you or to offer you the forbidden fruit that will set your passion and creativity free. Oh, is that what you're lacking? That makes sense. That makes sense. This makes sense. Okay. The serpent power of the Kundalini is stirring within your chakras, gently asking you to embrace its mystery. Shed the old skin that you have been so attached to and welcome the vulnerable pink underbelly that will bring you a fresh experience of your life. Fresh perspective. Okay. Your passion and sexuality are awakening, and this can be scary. Trust the wisdom of Serpent to transform your sensual energies into beautiful original manifestation. So the medicine of this is that when you shed the past gracefully, life will not strip it away with great drama. Indeed, that is something you want to avoid. Do not use your energies to seduce others or allow yourself to be seduced, even by your own ideas. So go gently. Go gently. Go move forward. Proceed with caution. Just naturally. Again, powerful cards. It doesn't feel like a big, major, dramatic shift. The shift is big and dramatic, but it's not going to feel dramatic. You're not going to. It's not going to be gut-wrenching, painful. You're just going to all of a sudden shift how you do things a little bit, and you're going to start seeing things happening a little differently. Synchronicities are going to start showing up, and you're going to start realizing that you really do have all the love, all the creative, all the passion, everything you need. You just have to remember to look for it and be grateful for the things you do have. When you start being grateful for the things that you do have, even if you have to dig deep to find them, the other stuff starts to show up. So I think it's just a shift in perspective for you, Leo. Good advice for all of us. Anyway, I hope that helps. Happy new moon. Please hit the like button and please subscribe. And if you hit the like button or don't, that kind of helps me determine what's working for you and what isn't. So feel free to comment too. If there's something that you'd like to see, then I'm happy to provide. Thanks very much for tuning in, and happy new moon.